Yo,
Check, check.
Mr.
Hold on. Hold on, hold on. You know the earpods thing though. Hold on. Now we fit connect. Never mind. Yo, what go on?
I said we had the first one early.
That first one early, big man, the 4 hour they are 10, 12 minutes.
No, it's because we have our next next live to produce after this. That's right. So I have to make sure it's on time.
Oh, you're up on the go.
Yeah, and yeah. So I go on, Jeff. Think of us.
Yeah,
We're not too like the purple background, you know, but me work with it for now.
yeah, you know, it's a purple shirt put on today.
So I ask a question. So you legit got on a KC that's we do the live?
No. But there I want space. We just have purple wall. That's it. You know, purple one them color they would just calm the energy and you know,
How much energy, great. Bro? Purple when you go funeral. You realize that you do realize that most funeral homes color a purple.
The name of a pan. And sure, when I go funeral and them say, don't wear black, wear purple, cause, you know.
Yeah, purple for morning, you know.
Wait. I'll go do some research on that. But anyway, I jump in a question, because I say you're on the go. But,
yeah.
Alright, so, first and foremost, just give thanks to Circle. Don't know. Give thanks to taking the invite and thing. Don't know. Busy man. You know, the vlogs going, Weir's World is always on the go, bro. So, you know, give thanks. So, I mean, eventful year so far. Not only like with track and field or whatever, just with life. 2020 on the next level. So, be like, how has it been going for you this 2020 so far?
2020 is bittersweet, you know. We can't really just look on the bad of 2020 because there's a whole heap of good in it. You get me? For me is like the birth of my daughter. You get me? That's a plus for me. You get me? She's healthy. She's here. So we can't just look and say 2020 was a bad year. You get me? I say 2020 also give us time to just reevaluate ourselves. You get me? I say for those people who lost touch with their inner self, just go a little meditation, get closer to your family, your friends, and reinvent yourself and just invest in yourself and come back bigger and better.
Bigger and better. Real talk. I asked my mother, you know, she said she thanked COVID for the little communication and the bridge we cross.
Who said that? Your mother?
My mother loved the COVID. She got me there home to half, you know, and make me and her talk more. And then, the other day, my mother talk about love languages. I never think that they ever forward.
Yeah.
They were my whole deep reason.
As in, like, even me still, I'm home playing, like, Mario Go Kart.
The LTE now. Or yeah, freeze up cause. Tech support. Yo, you freeze up the whole of that a while ago.
Hold on. Yeah, hear me good now.
Channel star. Hold on the genre. Forward back. Hold on.
Yo,
if you start did you sell a film selling? You know the thing.
no, you have a thing over your name, scam likely. When somebody call the phone, they don't know the number, them kind of come up as scam likely. And you know they did it, you know the iPhone thing where you can't decline the card, you have to just make it ring out.
Yeah.
Yes, I that going a while ago.
That's somebody else I'm gonna say you must get one call to real. You must know the life too.
So as me I say still, I mean the live you break up with me I talk about you have to like it's also a time to just reach to your people and like connect you to your family, as I may say, your friends, like those people who felt that distance with themselves. It's just time to just reach into yourself and just want meditation and just know, say, yo, I'm not where I was, but for the coming months, I got better myself and see how I can evaluate the past and get better. You get me? I say. So don't look on COVID like a bad thing. It's bad, but in everybody we have to find the good in it.
That is true. Write that on a t-shirt and everybody can find a good on it. That I
Copyright
sound
that.
like it for real.
Yeah,
But
anybody that's on the live, I copyright that, yeah? Trademark it.
So training wise though, like how it looks so far, like with COVID, I mean, of course you put a halt on it, but yeah, you start back, like what go on
So you know, I'm based in the States, so you know over here it's strict, you know. If the people them say, yo, 10 people, 10 people. So at first we were training in batches of 5 and them thing there and batches of 10, and we're training at like a park because I train at like a national training center where there's a hospital. So you know the hospital had closed. So we had to find a little park and train, and after COVID had gone, but after you know it kinda died down a little, we're allowed to come back on the field, and it's not like every day you just live with the fear of yo, I don't want to catch COVID and I don't trust say yo, my teammate have COVID. Like it's like you're just always on edge because you don't even know who you interact with because you know you can't see the virus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what you say. I mean the same thing kind of out here, you know, because you know, like we understand say the virus is real and we have to take precautions. But at the same time, we have to take time get back to a regular life because we can't let the virus kind of cripple we. You know what I mean?
Alright, Jeff, I run go upstairs, but talk to me same way.
Bad thing. I'm a talk. Mad thing. Well, don't run, walk upstairs, you know, so we don't want to look at ankle injury or no slippage, you know. So we don't want to go drop on stream live and here so we make everyone go upstairs. Boom. Nevertheless, you say you're back to training right now and things. So how the mindset to training? Because I mean, like the season break up now. I mean, we don't really know about yesterday I see someone run from 3 different stadiums. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I run from 3 different stadiums one time. So everything kind of twists and turn now. Like where are they right now in terms of like the season? What are the plans for you right now? Or the season? I don't even know what you call it.
So like my agent said to me, Mr. Warren, you know, the first thing he said to me is protect yourself. You get me? Because I will say you have to be selfish. True. Like during this whole pandemic, you have to be selfish. And when I say be selfish, I'm pull up my light, you know.
You know, I full of stew there, man. And the game will cheer this.
What you say?
And the game will cheer this. We have to play the Call of Duty and Mario Go Kart.
Alright, so people you know, they're for the life fully know. So you have to be selfish. When I say selfish, it means that I don't trust an next man to know him interact with somebody we're not supposed to interact with and come around me because I have a family, I have a newborn, and I have a fiance. So I don't live in a house by myself where I can be careless and reckless. So I have to be mindful of who I interact with, whether it is going to the market or going to training or going to the gym. So I limit myself of like if I'm training, I limit myself say, I want to train in a small group. In terms of like my big chat group but in small batches. That way we will limit the
risk
chances and risks of catching the virus because we have to do that.
Yeah, you have a good point in terms of when you say you have to be selfish. I mean, in the bigger picture, bigger scheme of things, you have a whole lot more to live for other than training right now. Yeah, you have a whole lot more to live for other than training. So you have to think about the risk of carrying it back to your family, as I said, with the newborn and your fiance and everything. So you have to kind of look out for yourself and your family. Because even with like the NBA teams and the MLS are going at the bubble, some people are saying, yo, when I too feel the bubble thing, I prefer just stay in my yard and I know my bubble and my yard safe.
Exactly.
I get that.
You know, want to go on with life, have to flatten the curve.
Why me I see one circle over your face? Are you good now? Good now.
Yeah, Yeah.
Man. So before COVID, before New Year start, January, everybody have new set mind, 2020 the year of vision. What were your goals going into this season? And I know that it are open back. What are your goals into the 2021 season?
All right, so let's start 2020.
Mm.
My goals was for this year was like it was going good so far. Injury was behind us. We're just getting fit, getting ready to just have a good year, hopefully, and we're just going in the right pace. Like last year was rushed upon us in terms of like Charles was early, but the games was late. So we didn't. It was like say we're just rushed into last year, but this year we had more time to prepare, and this was like year number 2 at a new club. So it was more like all right then. We were so keen now, we're at a place where we're there for comfortable now, we're used to a new home. So we're just getting into the right gear. But then COVID came and ball game changed, new formation. But nevertheless, like we still remained focused.
Just a quick side note. Yes, a ball game change, new formation. You see I get 3-0 today, right?
What football from COVID start? You know you're talking about. You know you're talking about.
Cool. Ball game change, new formation.
So yeah, but for 2021, the goal definitely remains the same as every single season. Is to just to get fit, remain fit, and just go out and have fun.
Mad thing. Sound good. But alright, so a lot of things. Me slowly stray from the COVID. So this is probably the last one I got. So right now we realize that the Olympics could have happened this year. Like how was that for you? Like I don't know. You love the big stage. Like I mean, I guess for me, me disappointed, but for you, how was that for you?
For me, I was disappointed, but I remember said like bigger things are going out there than we just go out there and run. Like there's a whole people are dead by the thousands. So I was disappointed to know the games are be cancelled. But you have to just look at like say, all right, then I get more time to prepare. So you have to just, I always look at stuff as a positive hand. If something bad happened to me today, I will look on the positive part of it. So when the Olympic game was cancelled, I was distraught. I wasn't upset, but I was like Jano style. But we canceled, we didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
And then you have to point like say, you know what? I get more time to prepare, evaluate myself. You get me? I say, a matter of fact, maybe that's because my daughter can get bigger and she can travel and forward with it. You get me? So you have to look at it like say, everything happens for a reason. I have to look at the positive. Like there's too much negative in the world for me to look at negative when negative happens.
Yo, put the one up on a shirt too. The one bad. The too much negative in the world. Me I focus on the negative when the negative happens.
Yeah, that's because like there has to be in our household, in our family, there has to be one person who does think happy all the time. Like you might think say, the house burned down, all right, cool. You might think positive because if the whole community I think negative, we won't go forward.
Yeah, man, you have to look on the glass half full than half empty. Also, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mad thing. Yeah, go on in there, you read some philosophy book and them thing there. Thinking deep. So since I go in a positive thing,
far enough man in our days, is it?
Since we go positive and positivity and positive mindset. Go back to some of the days when you were representing Jamaica on national stage. So give me some of your best moments representing Jamaica, or your most memorable moments representing Jamaica. I feel like the obvious, but just give me someone where people not gonna remember or think so deep. Cause what you not talk about?
Maybe them just think say that I might bigger moment, but me have a bigger moment.
Precisely.
Right. First and foremost, I'm gonna go back to the picture at 876. Like Jeff, I hate that picture.
The one who used to know, the story?
Yes.
Oh.
All right. First and foremost, for that picture now, that was like that picture. That was my first ever time running. That first time running, and that's senior level for Jamaica. First ever running on the senior level for Jamaica. Ever. And that was an Olympic game. So that was like so big for me. Yes, we know it's the Olympics, but it was like 10 times better because it was my first senior games. You get me? And that was like 9 o'clock in the morning, Jeff. I mean, I tell you, the stadium rampack. I'm going to say so. Yo.
What is our? I'm beijing this.
No, that's a London trials. London first round.
What is the attack?
No.
The other story.
Story, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, everybody knows me say I run in bodysuit. So, like, I'm the first time I run for Jamaica on the big level. I'm going to say, I'm going to try the bodysuit. I'm going to try the vest. Never like it. So, you know that a bunch of pictures out there with that kind of Jano star. I was stuck with them pictures, you know, star. And what happened? I went on YouTube and Google and how to change Wikipedia picture. And no matter how much time I change it, that is still the Wikipedia picture. You get me? So I say, yo, Jano star, my sky for life.
Hold on. But same picture, same talk about my side. Yeah, on the right, so.
Look like a Gladys, no. But nevertheless, that was one of the biggest moments for me. Another moment was it's a two-part moment, you know. So one of the moments was like Moscow semi-final where Curtis Mitchell beat, and he was like,
what? Oh, really?
All right, break up again.
Fine.
May I hear you?
Yeah, you hear me? Me not hear you. Oh, voila. May I hear you now?
So, all right. So it's a two-part moment, like the heats, the semi-final, and the final for the World Championship in Moscow. So I came second in the semi-final, and Curtis Mitchell was like, and being the most. But I said to myself, was like, do you realize that I never want to win my semi-final ever in life? But nobody ever realized why I never won my semi-finals. So him win the semi-finals and him get lane 3. I know me get lane 8 in the finals, and I'm just like, how you feel, you? Finals come now, run gone out a lead and you're around yourself. I try to catch up back. I'm like, no, I don't want to win mine. That's why I never want to win. So you take the victory. Cause to me, that wasn't a victory because that was the semi-finals. So that was one of the biggest moments for me, and I think I did that also in 2012. Like every time I go to a game, so I always make sure I lose my semi-final so I can get the outside lane. So when they say, oh, we beat Warren, it was like, all right, cool. Yeah, but cool. What lane you get? So that for me was always a strategic move, and it's always one of the moves I always just feel excited about when it happens.
That. I tell you, say they on some next level thinking, Warren.
At the school, brother, the green and black.
I know, now. Remember, say they got 2 year you taking it, so you can't use that too, you know.
But you take on a purple night.
What?
You take on a purple night.
Well, true.
Come on, man, you got to be quicker than that.
Watch it now. So, looking back from the career, career from high school days till now, I'll get some of the biggest challenges. Because when you don't call them challenges, because you look on challenges as lessons and, turn the L in a what your copy say? The
in a double. Yeah. All right.
John Murray.
Something like that.
Level. Yeah. So, give me some of your top 3 lessons throughout the career.
All right. Run through the line.
Let me say, you can start from high school to So, lesson number 1, run through the line.
Biggest lessons were like high school. I was having fun, and that's the biggest part of it. Like, high school was always about lessons and enjoying it, because if you don't, if you're in high school and you think like a professional, it's like, say, when you get to the professional level, it's like your body and you have a mental state already, because you're already in that professional stage. So it's all about having fun. So everything I did in high school, I never regret any. From running on a stress fracture, I never regret any part of it, because it was running on my stress fracture that made me not go to college. I said to myself, yo, I'm going to just run professional. You get me, I say? So I never regret any of my decisions I made in high school. people might point, but when you know college, you break your foot and blah blah blah. And it's like no, like all of those were just lessons for me to just be where I'm at today. But my top 3 is 1, run through the line. There's 2 instances where I could run through the line and I'm probably gonna become probably in a top 10. I run 19.7 my PB and I stopped 10 meters in front of the line just to show people that it wasn't a fluke. And I regret that every single day I watch a race there, I regret it. I was like, Warren Star, Channel Star. They could have top 10 of all times, you know, but that was a big lesson for me. Number 2, I would say is number two. What could I say is my second lesson? Probably run more. Run more? Yeah, like I never was running a lot on the circuit.
Warren, you know me never see you run a 4 music.
Of course, my PB a 46.2. Don't play with me.
I don't know why me can't now come to my mind. I never see you run a 4 music.
I go on YouTube and type in Warren Weir 400 meter and you go see me beat Blake and Steele run 200, 400.
You live on the YouTube and start hold on.
I'm researching some good football for Calabar. Yo, Jeff. Come on, Jeff.
Oh yeah, all these GCs.
Yeah. And
Camper Dunk Classic. We know that I always start the season.
Yes, and on the 400 meter, I always beat a big 400 meter name. Always. And that was my challenge. Every time the season start, I was like, yo, get me and say, all right, people might ask why I run Bailey on the circuit. So that was number 2. I still get to why I hardly run on the circuit. Number 3 was the more marketing.
Marketing now what you do now? You market yourself big man.
No, but remember you know. Like I start learning about marketing later in the career, not earlier.
That's true.
So that was 3 things I would tell all athletes, and I do dwell on it. Like every time I talk to my little young athletes, I'm always telling them, yo, like be marketable. Not just be marketable, but go out there and market yourself. Get me? I say, me always tell them, say, run through the line. No matter what you do, run through the line. My answer here, nothing about. When you win, you never care about.
When you win, that's a win.
But you said, John, my time could have faster, you know. Even though you had a PB, but it could have been faster.
Hold on. Killer, everybody, remember saying they can send all of the questions, like the questions box. So if you send them in the chat, I'm not going to see them. God believe me. But so just send them in the little question thing right so, and then when we don't wrap up our question, we just ask him for the question then. But yeah, back to the circuit thing there. Why you barely on the circuit as say, so, even somebody else in the same thing.
My coach at the time, Mr. Mills, always believed in like, yeah, it's good to be on the circuit, you know, but just imagine you have a medal. That nicer, that sweet. You get me? So so he was always stressed about like running 1 and 2 races on the circuit, but getting the medal, then you can run the circuit. But remember, after the championship, then it's not much racing.
Yeah, I mean like 2 or 3 handful.
But at that time, I was like, yo, anything the boss say, but I don't regret it. But I was like, I don't know, Star. We never run a certain diamond league before, you know, because it was always before like our trials. But great man, know him, I do. Like you get me, I say he's been in it for years. I'm just a little youth who can run fast. So I say listen to what him say.
Charles, not even suggest to switch from the hurdles.
Yeah. So that's what I said. Like now I might say John Star. Remember, you always wish you could do something, but you don't go back on it. Like you know, I said John Star. But Vex never do that, you know. It's just that I just wish I could have done it more, but it just wasn't a choice. It was a team effort. It was a collective team thought. It was like my coach, my agent, and myself. You get me? I said, like my job is just go out there and say, oh, I'm gonna run fast. Today we're gonna do this. Today we're gonna do that. So like it wasn't. That's my decision alone. So yeah.
Makes sense. So the great man, Mr. Mills. So we'll talk about the switch from the hurdles to 200. How that even come about and how did it feel originally when that happened?
Alright,
I remember the days them, you know. Remember say, you know, back in the college days when super hero Kieran and back at them man they do no wrong at the college, you know. So you are the only other man me see run against him. So to me, no brain. I mean I say them man got a big hurdle now.
In high school, no people never know that my PB was 20.88.
In a 2. Whoa.
I run 20.88. I run 19.
Whoa.
I run 20.8. Oh, gun. Light gun? Do you know big foreign? Like, I know people, and a JP's alone. It's not JP's alone and power cut. They all think the foreign a pot of gold. Light gun a foreign. anyways, as I was saying, John,
Yeah.
time.
Hola. You just say. Many people never know say run 20
so,
points.
So you know, remember what the thing name was keep like at the end of the season, they could chat meet them. What the name again?
All comers?
All comers.
Yeah.
I ran all comers and I ran 3. Jeff, don't pre like a little like a deck was supposed to do, you know. I run 3 races a day, Jeff. I run 200, I run hurdles, I run 100. I run 20.8 in the 200. I run 10.6 in the 100. I run 13.7 in the hurdles. One day.
That's when in high school.
High school at the end of the season, and I run the 200 meter. The 200 I run it professionals. You get me? I say, and 10.8 and the world them shocked. I was like, yo, because I don't even realize yo, it made it run fast because what really happened is that from running the 100 then to the hurdles, like well warm. So Mr. Mills saw that race and he always knows so yo, like I've just been doing 200. So every time he see me, he ask me, that's what I say, what's up my sprinter? Never call me Murdler. So I say, what's up my sprinter? What's up my sprinter? So as I said in high school, I got a stress fracture. And after high school I went to racers because I decided to, yo, I learned for no more school. No more school will get the benefits of me. You have to
benefit
from my first because what happened in high school and when I go to the bag of technicalities of like what really happened, but I wasn't then fairly of you get me. I say we're now family.
That's why I run.
Like
we'll get some points and things.
So I said to myself, yo, after that Warren, self alone. So I went to racers and the first couple of years we trying for the hurdles, but you know the stress fracture always used to hurt me in terms of like the ankle and the pounding. So Mr. Mills said, you know what? We're gonna try the longer sprints, which is the 200. No, we try the shorter sprints first. And every time I run, my hamstring hurt me. So he said, boy, this is that say that coach saying, boy, too fast for your muscle them. The muscle them develop at your speed too fast. So all right, let's try the longer sprint. So we tried the longer sprint and it worked. And it worked good. And we said, boy, we're going to try it and we're going to do it. And at that time, 200 wasn't a popular event. No man in Jamaica never run 200. You get me? I say? So it's like Mr. Mills say a little gap and say, yo, you want to know? So the cookie there, going for that cookie. So it happened and it worked. And every day people ask me, after that, the whole 20 meter phase, people ask me, would I ever run hurdles again? So I said to them, say, yo, I would always finish at 200, but I'm not sure finish the hurdles. A good thing. So we just work with it, we'll get a medal and we just never look back on the hurdles.
No, like I feel like 110 hurdles are probably one of the most difficult.
It is like every time I say, yo, like who you do that? How you run top speed and then jump over hurdles 10 times?
Crazy. One time they tried the hurdle thinking about, you know? Never leave PE class, but I'm not thinking. So, what they are bar like? So you're 07, 09 year group, that's all. What do you think of the fastest man? And don't tell me you. What do you think are probably the fastest man in the
something like that. I was probably just a number. In Calabar, I was a good hurdler, but I was a number in terms of like they're one of the fast man them. Like you get me, but then you have people like Ramon, you have people like O'Shea Bailey, you have not Saddam, I try to remember my actual name. Or is it the 400? Yeah. And like a big batch. But I just hold my place in the numbers. Like I was just a number. You get me? I say I was always fast like hurdler, me a bad hurdler. But I was just a number in terms of like a part of the sprinting. Anybody, I can't remember his name. Saddam. Everybody remember Saddam name when I mention actual Saddam name. I can't remember his name. You get me? I say? So yeah. So I was a number. So So I would definitely not say me are the fast man, but the fast man there was like Country, O'Shane Bailey, and Ramon McKenzie.
Early.
No, not early.
Oh. I'm gonna say a goatee. You know no goatee?
Yeah, man, Goat was the fastest. Earl was always younger than us. Earl was like a class younger than us.
Yeah. So now that you talk about the fast man then. Now compare the batch there to the years then with Russell and Taylor. Who you think with that?
I remember when Tyreek Wilson just their Calabar and they go to camp, Champs camp, and I see him and the man say I'm at 12. Man, so look you, I watch 12. What do you mean by you're 12? Man say, yeah, I'm at 12, sir. I say, yo, don't call me a sir, bro. At 12, man. Honestly, they like after that group, like our group, the body now. But on here, they just make we look like a little, like they make us look subpar. Like we are winning, them are winning, but them are winning and break record.
For them win just disgusting, like yo, all them money are move so fast.
But for us, is extraordinary.
We get it.
So and the thing about them too is like everybody, no matter which school you go, could appreciate their talent.
Truly.
You get me? So like in our days, like we fast, but we might lose to our next school. Them man may not lose.
Exactly. And then like how the KC, we know say yo, them man in a race. We're not going but I come a second or third, come let's appreciate the greatness in front of me right now.
Alright, college man them. Second or third overcome. Second or third.
Oh, yeah, we just appreciate the greatness, right? Yeah, but just know when they're not. Yo, the man in run the so fast though. They draw both brought the record. They just watch the record there. I hope so get a second.
Yeah, it's like and a man like Ohio. Like I'm gonna say, you know what, John won't start. Skelly already know. Alright, people, look out for it, like Facebook. John won't start. 2 Calabar man. Least can come a third or fourth. Them say checklist. Alright, least can get a 7 points. Yes, 7 points.
Like, you start working too. Yeah, but just accept reality. The money just did unbeaten to certain ways.
But like this batch is like wicked, like good. I just hope to God said they weren't work too hard in high school, so they can really translate into the professional arena because them bad, them like talented, them like when we look upon Christopher Taylor, I'm saying, yo, youth, fast, youth. Hey, I'm glad I go to school today. It's like how we talk about, it's like how Blake to go to school, we have said, John start, Blake fast.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter we're about 4 more fast, man. Back in the mind, it's worry about Blake alone. No, you're worried about 4 other fast man, was fast. But yeah, talented group. Like, I wish them all the best in their professional career and college career, wherever them go. And I just hope to God say that them can just be the batch where they'll take over from us, from our batch.
Because all the reason with Chris and Lidjo and them gone a pro life, and them I say, they say it then, them just focus on the track career. I mean, I think even Hansel are kind of mentor Lidjo and Chris, they are far in a train too.
Yep, so. I met Chris like before him did fully switch over, and I saw him and I'm talking about him injured. And I said to him, say, yo, I remember I had a major injury in high school, you know. So I was telling him, say, yo, just time, like don't rush nothing. Like just take your time and rehab, because if you look at it, every person who rushed them recovery just never make it back fully. You get me? I say, you think about it, you're young and talented, just don't rush it.
That is true. What a hug do you think?
Yo, as I say, people just ask. There's a question.
Please.
Just ask all the questions there, and me and Jim will answer them right after we're done the questions.
One thing. So now, we're still there Calabar there. So we are talking about 4. And you talk about the great man name in a year time and the great man name in our time. Give me a dream Calabar 4x200 team.
Yeah, I'm give you God. Alright. We cannot forget with their Gibson of broke a record. Like this was a record where from 1991, and Calabar the ultimate team who broke the record. You get me? I say, and a team member decided to say, oh, I'm going to look at the stands and when I broke the record, I'm going to ball. The dog, please.
Yeah, same run through the line thing we are talking about.
Exactly. But anyways, I'm going to tell you a dream team now. myself, Ramon McKenzie, Christopher Taylor, and Michael O'Hara. Dead.
Yeah, dead.
And I'm not even talking about like times after Calabar, I'm talking about the times when them run during school days.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not talking about times when like overall, we're talking about the times when them run during school days. That team there?
The team they are trouble, man.
Michael O'Hara, Christopher Taylor, Ramon McKenzie, and myself. Oh gosh. Trouble.
Trouble for real. Well, almost a trickle along in our question them. So again, my side, let's go and send you in the question them in the box, so we'll reach out to put the question them. I feel like you tackle one already still. I'm gonna say what advice you could have give to like a young track and field, high school athlete going over into pro.
Alright, so my advice I'll give to young athletes is while you're young, learn about the sport, learn about your body, have fun, you get me, and just take it serious, but enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself mainly. Like it's about having fun. Once you enjoy it, when it becomes work, you will enjoy it more. You're gonna be enjoying something that you get paid for. But while you're in high school, while you're young, enjoy it. Learn about your body. You get me, I say? Learn about the sport, and trust me, the rest is history. But mainly, enjoy the sport.
So fine. You say enjoy the sport. So tell me one of them the moment there in the career so far where you just stick out in your brain, where you just remember like I did one fun day, I did one fun trip. You know, so yeah, I just look on it and say, oh, John, so I know, so I'm glad I turned pro. One of them day, the day they just enjoy the most.
After every track meet, at all them places where you just hear about, you know, because I like you from Waterford, Trelawney, you hear about Paris, you hear about Amsterdam, you hear about places, you say, Australia. So after every big meeting, you can go outside, but then put the Eiffel Tower one day and say, yo, at the Eiffel Tower that, you know? Yo, me and Jason, the young them said, Jason, I got the Eiffel Tower that, you can't believe it, the Eiffel Tower. So it's about, like, the rewards of just being somewhere where you dream about, like, you never know you that reach the so you never know you that's the Eiffel Tower, you never know you that they are Germany, you there Budapest where them say beer Naxis, them say, yo, Naxi, I'm see on TV, a joke, I'm like that. So just being able to enjoy those places where you dream about, because as a youth growing up in Jamaica, like we see them thing up on TV and it's not and but then you never know a lot of people who had access to go in those places. And in the garage and in the ghetto, like I don't know if people tell them story there. You get me and say, you have a privilege to have cable and watch them something there. You get me and say, God bless when you go to school, you get the geography, you map and you look on certain places. You get me? So being able to enjoy those places, being able to wear a brand where you grew up your whole life, I see. Like Snoop Dogg, Adidas and Rev Run, and the small say, yo, you can rock your own a shell toe. Say, Bamba, shell toe for the foot, Adidas. So it feels good to know, so yo, things that you grew up, you're now a part of that legacy, and people, younger kids are look onto you and say, yo, no, so more, like, more Adidas, more wear that too, and you know, more go them place where that go. So it's good to know, so yo.
You didn't get that a while ago. You want to wear that?
Next level. You know, so yo, you have become that person that you saw on TV and you want to embody. You get me? I say so. For me, that's one of my joys. Like, I know it's not the cliche answer everybody want to hear, but that's just for me. That's just yeah.
No bad man. Yeah, cause again, if you see it on TV and internet are one thing, but then if you just dead.
Jeff, I'm tell you something. Jeff, it's the first time I'm talking to Australia. I'm gonna say, yo, this is Australia. I mean, I thought about me a big man in the weather. I'm in Australia. I'm gonna say, yo, this is down under Australia. But there was no kangaroo. And every day I tell Lexi, I'm vex, man. I have to go back to Australia. I'm say, no kangaroo. You get me? I say, but just to know, so you're some place where you sit on TV. You get me? I say.
Soak up the moment and everything.
Like, when I go to Germany, I'm going to Switzerland and say, Bomba. Then I play them and say the Alpines. Say, Bomba, the Alpines are not like the snow that right there, so. Like, but that are the biggest joy for me for those things where I grew up I see and for know so yo, I see them in a real life and I can encourage. So like when people see see like celebrities post stuff and I hype you know, it's just for me, if me post like say like somewhere and I hype you know, it's just like I want to show people say yo, where I come from, anybody can afford that so it's possible for know so yo, you can achieve any single thing in a life. You get me I say? Like I remember seeing one of my teachers from Calabar who look on all of we like we are crop. You get me I say? And then me see him again in a life and me and my car and me in a film car and say, who there, what go on? And them say, Calabar. And me have a video from my phone, come and put it one day. You get me I say? That anything you want in a life, people, you can achieve it. Anywhere you want to go. Anywhere you want to go, you can go there. Trust me.
Work, man.
No matter which walks of life you come from. If you're born and you rock one shoes for 3 years, there will come a time where you have a room full of shoes if you work hard. And trust me, anything possible. Look on Jamaica, we're like a small country where people can find up on the map. We have be a big athletes, be a big singer.
Be a big athlete and be a big singer. You see them mash up verses or they see nobody else clap them number there.
Nobody for verses that do what we do.
Nobody.
Bro, alright, I can tell you, yo, I see more, like say, G-Wagon, no G-Wagon, a GLE, a Jamaica, than when we live right now. In a man.
That's not true. That's not true.
And when people are going to be able to like say, yo, like Jamaica, that big get up, I say, bro, I know more millionaires than you, and I'm talking about US millionaires, you know. You get me? I say, yes, from mine, like a small country. Yes, we don't just eat coconut and go beach. We drive nice expensive cars, we travel the world, and we have all the way a passport.
That's true. Because you know, I know people in the States that have it there.
No, Jeff.
That's not true. That's not true.
That's all. Like me, I try to encourage younger athletes and Jamaicans and anybody know me. I reach out to the social media comedians them and influencers to say you're bigger than what people think you is. And if people think say yo, you're worth $10, you're worth $1,000. You get me? I say you're bigger than what people think you is. You're big. Always think about that. If you think say you're big, if you think say you're a mega star, trust me, you're gonna reach that level. It might take you a long time or a short time, but you will get there.
Yo, what you say? After the career, you're gonna take up the motivational speaking. Yeah. Well, you can say, wait, hold on. Let's get to where you want to go. Or hold on. Like, I work on it. I work on the slogan. I said it, crap. But tell me now about the rugby life then. How you reach this? How that even pop up? Like, me just see up on news one day. Say you got the rugby.
I was in Australia for the Commonwealth Games, and manager and the management team was there too, and they reached out to me and said, yo, would you want to play rugby? I was like, yo, yeah, you know, but it sound risky, it sound tackling, and it does sound like a lot of entanglement, you know? so I said to them, yeah, that's right. And I'm saying, well, them said to me, oh, then explain the whole game to me and explain the format I would play, which is 6, which is less people, more space for me to run up and down, same big field. So I said, all right, cool. Me think about it. So it's open, so I got hurt at Commonwealth, and I didn't, the season went on, I wasn't fit enough for track and field, but I was fit enough for rugby. Because you have to be 100% strong for tracks, but me can be like 60%, because that's all the speed they need from me.
The speed, yeah.
You get me? I said, so the season for track and field passed, and I said to myself, you know what? We're going to keep the name active, we're going to keep active, and I'm going to try some rugby. We learned the sport, trickle into the squad, went to Colombia once again. They one country I never go before. I said, John, what's that? You know, come from Colombia, you probably
New Jersey too, full of new jersey and new gears.
Just get into Colombia, learning the game, and I left with a bronze. I think it's in this one. I left with a bronze. And feel elated, feel happy, say, yo, John knows time, my first competition, in the shoe closet. first, sorry about that. First championship for rugby, came third. Had some try saving tackles where I say, yo, look at me watching, I say, yo, me that, you know. You get me, I said. Went on to play the Rance tournament, we won the tournament. That tournament made us, by winning the Rance tournament, we went to the Hong Kong series. So that was good too. So everyone say, why when I come play about rugby, I say, yo, it's fun, especially because track and field is a team sport. So, you know, playing a team sport is just different, and it's like more vibes, more energies, a more cohesive unit. So I tell them so soon. So you guys are gonna see me on rugby field again pretty soon.
Soon. So, I try working out. I say, all right, hold on. So, how much longer we can expect to see Warren on the track? I don't know. Yeah. Family are starting, you know, my gym. You know, if you want to kick back and take in the sea, you know.
There's no time to it. When name King Collins run till I'm 40. So I don't know.
Yeah, no. So which one of the career them you think you might, you know, walk off into the sunset with? No, that's something like I did. You know, which career you think you're gonna end a play? Like which one you gonna pick last? I mean, if Michael Jordan gonna try baseball and come anything a basketball. So I don't know. Which one you think you're gonna end the career with?
Rugby for sure, because as I said, like these youngsters that are coming now, them fast. And remember, you know, I might not be fast enough at the end of my career for tracks, but I am super fast for rugby. You get me?
Good point. Martin, you're running at some of them questions, you know, 10 minutes left on the live. Big up Lex to me, I don't know. What is Warren?
Oh, God.
If ever tell you, yo, after the live, I tell you, I'm screenshot it so I can show you. I can't put up that. Can't put up that. But, alright, hold on. Oh, what is? But, hold on, you asked the wrong question. This is brother, I'm not going to put this up. Man, I say, do you regret ending your track career so early? Anyone say my train as we speak? So, I don't know. You know, them question, then I'll click. Boom. Hold on, the question is long. Yo, none of them questions are not connecting nowhere. None of them don't make no sense. Oh, hold on.
I know what them wearing.
Boom. What does it take to be a professional, especially in track and field? I don't know if you mean like professional, like off the track or on the track, or you know, shake the man them on when the race done.
Alright, what it takes? There's no one tell you this. There's nobody to tell us to pick up the training. There's nobody to tell us to don't party, don't drink. It takes a lot of self-discipline. You have to be disciplined and just know. So you're a big man, you're a bigger man, you're an adult, and you know what you want. You get me? You have to know what you want, you have to know what your goal is. So you can't expect a man to say, yo, coach, I say, yo, not type of train. So you have to be disciplined and you have to know what you want. That's the key to being a professional. For sure.
Just like I mean, when you skip training in high school, you know, your coach just see you and coach you or whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But this is your life, your career. This is your bread and butter. So, you know,
not like you're 95. If you don't come work tomorrow, don't expect to get paid. You won't be better.
Makes sense. All right, would you try another track event at this stage in your career?
I was going to try 4 hurdles once, you know. I'm asking
what you say, big man? What you say?
No, trust me.
Is it Danny McFarlane?
What I said?
You give me the best Danny McFarlane impression.
No, but remember Danny was a 400 man who could hurdle. You get me? I said, he's a hurdler who can run 400. So,
well, I don't feel like you're running a 400 because, I don't know.
We're 462. It's on, go and look it up. As I tell people, never try, you know, people.
Big man, I want race I tell me about.
Bro, you know much sprinter around 462?
Well, that is very true. You
know what sprinter don't sprint 45?
And that's at them time there. How we were going.
45?
So you say you don't give the four hurdles a try. If you switch over, I give the 4 hurdles a try.
I would.
alright. But you know, Danny do it and get a silver in him last year. Nobody
Yeah.
play. Hold on. The question is something that come up. Yo, again, every time I open the question I see that, I have to screenshot in the G. We never say what we're done. We say what we're done. Okay. Again, my side. Oh, me delete this. Cause me tell us the man don't end the career. We literally are talking about training right now. Oh, alright. Him get this already, but I guess I never there. But just running upon that one more time. What pointers do you have to give to young runners? One more time for the audience.
Enjoy the sport while you are not being hard. Enjoy the sport while you're not being paid to meet a target. You get me? Because the real truth about it, you're being paid to run at your ultimate best at all times. So enjoy the sport while it's there to enjoy. You get me? Learn about your body while you're young. Like listen to your coach and just learn about the sport while you're young. And I think all sports are matter for, not just track and field.
Mm-hmm. Well, so many times a week do you train? Like you try time the man. So me, I feel. I wanna hold on. Boom,
You want to
boom,
skip
boom.
through them questions them ask us? Then
What?
skip.
Is it?
You want to skip through some of the questions in Panda, so then since the question the other one them too
Yeah,
long?
what do that? I guess, yeah. But there's someone ask about Batman. I don't know. No one can tell about Batman. Batman still link or talk or reason. You know.
Like, you know, everybody was playing in high school, but people grew apart.
Yeah.
My friends in high school kind of grew apart for many different reasons. But I can't tell why somebody is as far as me. Like, everybody has a different drive. Everybody like has a different ulterior motive. Some people might never want to run so long. Me, no. I don't want to wear a suit. I don't want to work for nobody. I just want to go out there and do what I know to do. Just run up and down.
Running from the one. Yeah. What keeps you motivated?
Family.
Yeah,
and the fact that I want to enjoy whatever is out there. So like, and not to be dependent on anybody. So to be independent and family. Like, I don't want to depend on nobody, so that keep me motivated. If I didn't wake up, I don't want to depend on nobody for nothing. So I work hard.
Hold on. Answer the one, yeah, and then me have one.
Alright then.
What are some of the top Jamaican competitors, like for you? I mean, yeah, like when the money in the race, I say, John will start. I like this now.
For me,
give me Jamaican, give me the two of them, Jamaica and international.
For me, I tell everybody this. I look at every single person as a competition, because once you in the lane, you have earned a spot to run with the fast people in the world. And anybody know when you're professional, no lane, no free. So I look at everybody as a competition. Anybody out in one of those lanes can do what me did in 2012 and be a surprise out of the.
Wait again. One Kurt never set the record from lane 8 or something like that. I think so. Yeah.
So, but I always knew Van Kirk from long time. There's race for me I beat Van Kirk, and then Van Kirk just evaluate himself and come back and it's be the baddest thing ever. Because I looked at the old picture and I saw Wade in Glasgow, Commonwealth, and he was in the 20 meter, and he was behind me. You get me? I say, but at the end of the day, he was developing himself. You get me? I say,
you beat the man in a FIFA too.
Great.
You know, you also beat the man in a FIFA them circle out too. So you used to beat him then. What?
He's good in FIFA now. I play tournament, but me not play FIFA now.
Yeah, he got on a Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Watch your style. My question: how you juggle the track life with the vlog life and the YouTube life?
This is a major thing I said before in track and field. In track and field, it's all about time management. You get me? I say, like, all sports persons are a brand, and with brands come different responsibilities. So you have to know what you want, and you have to make time for all of them, and you have to juggle your life. Like you have to juggle your life properly. And as I say, enjoy while you're young. Because when you're young and you're enjoying it, you don't even know, so you have to prepare yourself for the working world. Because you have to go training, studying, school, you get me, I say, and all those stuff. And guess what, go on? You gotta still train when you get a professional. School I got turn work. Studying I got turn doing chores or running errands. So just enjoy it. And when you're enjoying it and you turn professional, it's gonna become clockwork. Make sense?
Next question. How do you deal with the spotlight? Especially when you turn the ear now an actual spotlight. Yeah. How do you deal with the spotlight of being a superstar? Like people see a Florida and realize are you?
In South Florida. Not where I live. I live like more near Disney. So it's not really much.
Orlando.
Yeah, but in South Florida, like Miami, Fort Lauderdale side, people do realize who I am. One or two people here might realize who me be, but not much because you know, a person I really fit them play.
Yeah, follow track. They could have seen Gatlin Pan Road and I don't know.
Superstar. I'm a regular youth with us known more than the average, and it don't bother me. Like it really don't bother me. I don't look at myself like a superstar. Like in all honesty, and I'm like when people are superstar, I think about Rihanna and them people. Me also a youth with us run fast and a couple people know it.
See I heard me G. Well, feel like what the other time still, you know. The other time there. So get there. Hold on. Tap the card with the questions. Oh. Quaid, just ask the question right, it's a big man. Since I don't know. Since I need to get Instagram tutorial me G.
Yeah, because I wrap up know people. So.
Yeah, I wrap up know. I said the man have vlogs to go shoot and baby to go father. You see me? All this. If you did go college still alright, hold on, we can get this. If you did go college still, what would you study?
Alright, so when I started UTech, I was studying business like everybody in this world got to UTech to do this hard. And then in the middle of my semester, my auntie actually said she was the faculty advisor for a new faculty, which is called, what is the name again? Sober? No, Sober. What name? The other new one, FOSS.
FOSS, oh.
Even accent, and I then went into FOSS and the sports management, then stopped that. But if I really and truly was supposed to think about what I go to school for, like not being influenced by anybody around me, I'd go to school for media. And I'd go Carrimack.
But you just end up with the Carrimack thing yourself now, so you teach yourself, you see a drone a flyer, also.
For sure.
Yo, producer, message me pan Cooper machine. We can't go into this. But me wrap up still anyway. So, I don't know. The last word, anything, and open look for the new. Hi, Lex!
Hi! Oh,
God. Oh, Alexa the live too?
Yeah, she have a live with Denick at 7 o'clock. Every she have a weekend live.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so some of the lights, but we're good.
Man, love, peace, chicken grease. Any last words you want to say to the streets? Oh, the brother himself asked him want to know how you deal with negativity. Is it me?
All right, as we never did earlier, like with me, you know, on a different level, I get run out of the room because you know if you're alive and stuff.
Yeah.
For me, I look at every negative. And every negative in life, I pick it out and I find the positive. Doesn't matter what it is, no matter how big or small it is, that's just me. You get me? So negativity don't really bother me. You get me? Like it's something that it took years to just get into my zen of life in terms of like how to just block it out. It's not easy because not like remember say we weren't child stars who go through the whole life. We go Olympics one day, next day, them say we're famous. It's like, so it took a longer time for me to just get to that state where certain things don't bother me no more. That's why it's so important to just have friends around you and family. You get me?
Yeah. I'll link him up. We just add him back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Little family. Yeah, so, yeah, man, I'll say out there, man. If you want to talk, you talk, man.
Yeah, so, me they want to know, because I feel like you have love to kill. You see me? Like, I know, I was zoning pan some last two, my producer has so many for wrap up, right, producer? One thing, producer give me the thumbs up, just wrap. So watch your style now. So, number one, I feel like you have love to kill and double sit down. Why not try it? I feel like I study the music thing differently, you know, because I know the gas in your brain and the music in your brain. Like what if you have a future in the DJ life or producer life or no, I don't know. What
Yeah,
one?
remember say as little youth, you know, all always sit down and listen music and get an introduction. And we always a clash on my phone and we're at school. So when Magnum say, yo, Warren, you want to clash? Me I say, of course. Because we used to have a little DJ sound on my yard. I always mix my music them and you get me, I say, I will keep a house party as I do a little vibes there. So I always there me house a play with music and I love music. Like I listen to everybody. I might not post everybody because I don't know.
Yeah.
But I love music. All genres of music I listen to. But me have some dub song fan. Remember say nobody now remember say if you're not a Ninja Man dub, you're not nobody, you know. We have Ninja Man dub, you know.
Well,
You get me I say?
man.
Me have killer dub, you know.
The video you post for there, you're a teacher dubby night and I say, oh this happen.
Remember say I was Waterford. I mean, I'm not just a Gaza fan, you know. Remember say Waterford me come from.
Bang.
You get me I say? So we have to reach anybody.
Man.
You get me I say? So yeah man, so
Next
we have everything. Killer dub, massacre dub, everything there.
Next thing, the career now. Cause we don't say Weir's World or Weir's Media and the shirt them and everything. It was a brand. Cause I want to see the vlog them did and also separate and apart from the truck brand and the rugby brand. All this side of the life I gonna know. Like where you plan to carry that?
Alright, so okay. Alright, so you know with a family and life after sports and them stuff there, you have always prepare yourself for brand and it's all about remember say you have to look on yourself as a Manchester United, a Chelsea, a Lakers because you are a sports brand itself. Yeah. So people always want to ask you for merch, people want to want stuff, so you have to provide them stuff. You get me? So we have enough things in the pipeline. We can't do everything yet because you know say we're under a shoe company, you know, restriction. But people as I free up and I get enough things. Like my brain have so much ideas in it we can't do ruin See that evil like people and them things here. We have enough things in store, man. So like as soon as you know we free up and we're no longer owned by the white man, a different thing.
Feel like I'm going to wrap it this still. But again, what I give thanks so far out. I look forward to great things in the seasons to come. You see me?
Man.
Mad thing, I want to see you back in Black Green Angola win some medal and thing and ush and you know Gaza finish line and all of that and them thing there. Don't know. The one them go subscribe to the page.
Where's World Blog?
Yo,
get me some big up in it, you know, it was like not much live in but once we do live with somebody, you know.
Yeah.
Energy for the day and the energy there. And as I look on the page, I get me a set. You know, the ESPN for Jamaica, you know.
Yo, put that t-shirt, ESPN for Jamaica. You know.
Sports Center. What Stephen A. Smith? What Stephen A. Smith do?
Yo, you see, me just gonna go the ball way with yo. I see all you with your ball. Yo, enough man remember say the ball one time, you know.
Yeah, but by choice. Not by anything else.
Hold on, I forget. But I gotta say something. I forget. Oh yeah, big man. Right now, the funniest video I watched for him at the time when Lex Frankel say our water break. And me I say yo, cause me just imagine her and again every day. Pat the bag, Warren. Pat the bag. And until water break, you decide to run up and down and pack everything. But I'm mad thing still. You see me? I would have man gone. They are talk to light bulb. Manga. So, alright. Antonio. Alright. Yo, I just said done still.